the longer you wait to do something that you want to do, the more you're going to regret the fact that you didn't start. And this is for anybody, and anybody at any age, any type of person at any age, at any stage of their life. A lot of people are scared to start things that they want to start. They have different reasons for why they're scared or nervous or hesitant. You know, a bunch of different reasons, which I would call excuses. But honestly, I'm 31. There's a lot of things that I can honestly say I wish I would have started when I was 21. But I understand now that if I keep putting things off, things that I want to do, if I keep putting it off, I'm going to look up and it's going to be 10 years later. 10 years is going to pass again. I'm going to be 41. And it's going to be a cycle again of, I wish I would have started back then. But it's just like, I don't want to keep going through that cycle. And time passes so fast. I don't think a lot of people realize how fast time goes by. So it's just, things are going to be scary. Things are going to be new. But it's just like, a lot of people, I feel like you got to really be fed up with your situation to finally start the thing that you want to start. And not even always fed up with your situation, but just fed up with yourself constantly putting it off and constantly making excuses. It's just frustrating. Like, I got frustrated with myself. I got so fed up and frustrated with myself about not posting on YouTube because it's literally no reason why I kept stalling. It's no reason. Like, just record a video and post it on YouTube. Like, it's that simple. And 9 times out of 10, the thing that you want to do is probably also that simple. But in your head, you're making it much more difficult than it really has to be. But when you simplify it, it's just a matter of steps that you got to take to actually do the thing. Take out all the unnecessary steps and then just keep the necessary ones, and you'll realize how simple it actually is. But it's just like, it's such a freeing feeling when you do something, when you finally end up doing something that you've been putting off for so long, that you've been wanting to do for so long. It's such a freeing feeling. Like, it's such a good feeling. And then once you finally do it, you're not going to want to stop. Because it's like, once you start, it's just like, I waited so long to start. I kept making excuses to start, and now I finally did. I can't stop now because I just can't. Like, I mean, you shouldn't stop. But, and then not having a lot of time here on this planet, it's just like, fear is just a man-made concept. You're scared of people judging you? It doesn't matter. Like, none of this really matters. And it's honestly easier said than done, because even when you realize that it really doesn't matter, it still matters in your head a little bit, because you're just so used to caring about what other people think. Like, I can say this, I can say all of this, but like, sometimes I still care about what people think. And I don't want to. Like, I really don't want to, because I know it doesn't matter. But I'm so used to caring about what people think that it's just, I gotta get out of that mindset that, you know, because it truly just doesn't matter. And I just wish more people would understand that and realize that. And I feel like if more people understood that, it wouldn't be as many people holding themselves back because of fear of being perceived a certain way, or fear of being judged or talked about, or whatever the case may be. And I just want people to just live in their truth. I just want people to be able to feel free enough to be themselves and do the things that they have a desire to do. Because once you do the things that you have a desire to do without having to worry about what other people think, it's just a really good feeling. And I want everybody to feel that. You you shouldn't care who's watching. Yeah, it's gonna be cringe, or you might think it's cringe, but it's really not. Or it might be. I mean, it don't matter. Like, none of it matters. You just gotta do what you want to do. And you're not gonna get to where you want to be, or you're not gonna become the person that you want to become if you're constantly worried about judgment from other people, because that's gonna hold you back from being the person you want to be, and it's gonna hold you back from the life that you do want to live. So it's like you gotta choose. Eventually, you have to choose between yourself and other people. Do you want to make yourself happy, or do you want to make other people happy? Do you care about what you think of yourself, or do you care about what other people think of you? And you really just gotta move. Whatever type of person you want to be, you gotta move like that person already. And it's just like people are always gonna have something negative to say, because they're miserable and they got their own problems going on, they got their own issues going on, they have their own internal battles going on. And being rude and mean to other people for no reason, for some weird reason, is their way of, I guess, making themselves feel better about themselves. But I mean, it's never personal, really. Because somebody is always gonna have something rude to say, have something mean to say, for absolutely no reason. It's just like, no, not everybody's gonna like you, you know? Like, but once you take out the factor of wanting to be liked by everybody, you start to live more free. Because, like I said before, the people that are gonna be in your life are gonna like you for you, and anybody that doesn't like you don't have to be in your life. They don't gotta be in your life. You don't gotta deal with them. Y'all don't gotta deal with each other or see each other or talk to each other. Like, but it's just like, you can't take things personal, especially from random strangers, because like most of the time it is gonna be a random stranger just being rude and mean for no reason. But their opinion doesn't matter. Like, they want to matter. Like, that's why they're being like that, because they want to matter. They know their opinion doesn't matter. They know that they don't matter. That's why they're doing that, because they want to feel important. They want attention. They want to be acknowledged. But it's just like, you feel so worthless that you gotta go that far for attention. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You just gotta live your life, you know? And it's so cliche. Just live your life. It's so cliche to say that, but I feel like you don't realize until you start getting older. The older you get, the less you care about the opinions of other people. That's why you always see like older people on social media just doing anything, because they don't care. Like, they stopped caring a long time ago. They stopped caring about people's opinions a long time ago. Like, they be on social media doing anything, and I just be like, you know what? I love that for you, because you really don't care. You really don't care what people gotta say, and I love that. Like, it's inspiring just seeing people just living their truth and just be themselves. It's just so nice. So eventually you're gonna have to choose between you and them, and honestly, I have faith that you'll make the right decision. I really do. So I'll see you in the next one.